do that.
Let's do it.
Just keep moving. Moving right along. All right.
Oh boy.
Pew, pew.
This is
I know you're ready for this.
This is a nail biter.
This is going to be a fun one. So, we've talked about Goryo's Vengeance before, but why don't you tell us a little bit of what to expect?
Okay, so Goryo's Vengeance. I'm gonna get this in chat for you guys.
Oh,
you guys are curious.
Something Brett wants to play.
It's a fun card. Black, a colorless, instant, arcane.
Yep, it is.
Return target legendary creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. That creature gains haste, exiled at the beginning of the next end step. It also comes with Splice onto Arcane, which is black and 2 colorless. As you cast an arcane spell, you may reveal this card from your hand and pay its Splice cost. If you do, add this card's effects to that card.
Yep, and that cool?
It's pretty cool. So basically, Max is trying to do one thing and one thing alone.
What's that?
He's gonna take dudes like Grizzlebrand. That 7/7 demon for 7 flying lifelink.
Pay 7, draw
Get
7.
7. Yep, just all the 7s. He's going to go in the graveyard. You're going to try and bring him back with his Goryo's Vengeance. You're going to see cards like Bobarigmos, Enraged.
Good old Bobarigmos.
And that guy, he's a 7/6? 6/7? One of the two.
Something like that.
Trample, large Cyclops, and you can pitch lands from your hand and deal 3 damage per land.
Yeah.
So basically, you put all these big dudes in your graveyard, bring them back, cheating them out.
Yeah, it's one of the competitive reanimator style strategies that's in Modern. You can go for like Esper styles and bring back like Iona and Elish Norns and things like that.
Bobarigmos irritated.
But this is like the one, and it does well, but it's fragile.
So yes, it's a glass cannon deck. You really are an all-in strategy.
So we've got 2 mountains on the battlefield.
Oh, yeah, we do.
What do you think about?
I'm definitely a fan of Max's lands.
Aren't they pretty?
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. Warren's lands are
They're Ravnica.
They're Ravnica. But there's just something about that Urborg.
Yeah. Hey, you look like you could use some swamps in your life. Now, one thing to note about Warren's deck that he's playing, it is mono red burn.
It's mono red and it's budget.
It is. As most, mono red burn styles will be.
So you're going to see a lot of the creatures that Warren is playing have the unearth effect.
Unearth, or it's just like, hey, here's 3 coming at you kind of thing.
Yeah.
I'm going to sack it at the end step.
Yeah.
But it's got haste.
I think he also runs a ball lightning.
Oh, I believe so.
Now, while we're getting things set up, and you're really seeing what...
Oh, 3 different lands, too.
Wow.
Look at this.
Nice. And...
Oh, wait a minute.
Here's another dude for damage. Going to 10. Now, don't mountains upgraded to Badlands. The style that Max is playing on his Goryo's deck is Grixis.
Yes.
It's red, black, and blue. And if I'm going to take a Goryo's deck to a tournament, I'm going to take the Grizzle Shoal.
You are a fan of that style.
I'm going to take the red, the green, the black, because that just seems more consistent to me. Whereas this, you do a lot of digging. You run blue, so you have Serum Visions, you have dig spells to try and get what you want. It's just not as consistent. But he does run the World Spine Worm, which he's got a Nourishing Shoal out, just to protect himself. So he's gonna go to.
So he technically was at 10.
Okay.
Lost 3.
Yep. So he's
at 7. And then gains 11. Right? goes to 18, takes 3 more from the Skullcrack going to 15, and then we'll take... Should be 3 more.
Maxis also runs a card called Through the Breach.
He does, which some of the decks have been running, like with Emrakul and, you know, ways to...
Well, yeah,
I ran into that online.
It's a great card.
You know?
I mean, you know, that's why it's really expensive.
Yeah.
Through the Breach. Buy you some. It's going to cost you a penny.
How much are they right now?
The last time I checked, they were like...
40, 50 bucks.
40 or 50 bucks.
Sounds about right. Alright, so we do have some draws available, but you're noticing, like, that Serum Vision and stuff, not going to be as effective due to no blue source.
Yeah. Does have a Simian, which is going to exile, getting himself 1 red mana. I've seen Max hard cast Simian Spirit Guides.
He has. Looks like he's got some splice in action he's trying to do here.
Maybe.
So red and a black.
Mm-hmm.
Two reds. I'm gonna get 3 mana. 3 red now. 3 red and a black. Got 2 red floating. Grizzlebrand.
Oh, Grizzlebrand.
Let's see if we can get him.
So we're gonna go.
He says, you know what? Let's just draw. I still got 2 red floating at this point. All I need is like a couple of mana, stuff like that. Some Simian Spirit Guides.
I saw 1.
He's can get up to 3 mana and a Simian, so he can cast Through the Breach this turn. Does he have... You know, it'd be great if he had, like... Oh, just showing him if he had, like, Evercool or something in his hand already.
Yeah, that'd be...
It was just like, rah! Die! That'd be something.
That'd be something. He's trying to figure out what he can come up with. He does have the Through the Breach. Not enough mana, though. Has he played a land this turn?
I think he played the Scryland.
Okay. Alright, so...
So using one
Faithless.
of it to do Fateless looting still has 1 red floating.
Yep. Yo! Prince Baron!
Thank you for the follow.
Hitting us with the follow. Dude, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the family. Thank you so much for the support.
Glad you're liking the coverage tonight.
Does have a worm, though. Does he have a he does have the shoal as well, so he's got a shoal.
That's really sweet.
Gonna go
up to 16.
To 16, and now he's gonna go directly...
I mean, at this point, you're like... Pfft.
Go to 9.
He can go to 2 at this point.
He could.
Because he still hasn't attacked.
Sure hasn't.
But he's got that 1 red floating, so you really want to try to... You know...
Modern is always good. Hashtag agree, dude.
Yes. Modern is always
agree.
good. Well, we do coverage every Monday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern.
True that.
And we got to figure out when we're going to do the cube.
Mm-hmm.
Special holiday event we'll be doing.
Let's do a little bit more digging. Let's go to 2. That's fine.
I mean, your opponent's tapped out.
Well, yeah.
You know, if he wasn't, then you could probably, like, be a little bit more safe. Oh, I'll stay at 9 kind of thing, but... Alright, 1 red.
What? Yo, Teox.
Thanks for the follow.
Thank you so much, dude. Appreciate all that support that you guys are throwing our way. Looks like another shoal. Gonna go to 13, but gonna go back down to 6. You're doing all the hard work.
Well,
I'm just letting everyone know what's going on the iPad.
So this is what happened.
Yeah. Now.
There, okay, 2 mana now.
Yep, there's a Simian. And we're going to Manamorphose. Let's get a red and a...
Purple.
Let's get a red. Nope, it's going to be black. So we're going to Goryos. And we're gonna get
that
old irritated Cyclops.
And he gets to draw irritated Cyclops.
And now he's got. And now the thing about the way Max plays is it looks like he's kind of separating his cards. You know, like what he wants to play.
Okay.
Yeah.
Swing.
So Crash gonna gain 7.
So what's gonna end up happening here is he's gonna say, "Here's 2 lands."
Yeah. Reveal some cards because of dealing combat damage.
Burn him.
And show me 2 lands. Here's
Bam.
1.
Bam.
Here's 2. And now you dead.
You did.
That's the name of the game. That's what we're trying for. And Max is gonna take this first game off of Warren. And so we're gonna move the sideboards. We're gonna take a look and see what we've got locked away.
Whose would you like to read? I figured you're gonna read Max's here. But
no, I'll read Warren's. It's cool.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'll read Warren's. Yeah. So Warren is rocking 2 Young Pyromancer, 2 Basic Mountains, 4 Shock, 2 Isochron Scepter, and 1 Pulse of the Forge. Now, before anyone gets it twisted, Warren has been playing Modern for a couple months now.
Yeah, not very long.
I think he started maybe a little bit before Season 3 started.
That sounds about right.
And he's got Mono Red Burn. And up until about, I'm going to say 3 weeks ago, he was rocking 4 Shock in his main deck.
He was, yes.
And I said, you know what? Well, I didn't say that. Someone else said that. That's a lie. Someone else said, hey man, I've got some credit. I think it was Dionysus.
Lyle.
I like Blood Moon here. He said, get those shocks out of here. Here's 4 Monastery Swift Spears. Let's start making this burn deck a little bit more efficient.
Yeah.
So Master Brian, thank you so much for the follow, dude. And the Isochron Scepters are just a fun of for Warren.
I think he likes the card.
He likes the card.
Like, hey,
and he's like, hey, every once in a while it's gonna happen. You know, I've been known to do that from time to time. There you go. But if I'm going to say, I'm gonna bring in those Pyromancers. I'm gonna apply a little bit more pressure.
And
kind of make Max have it. Now, Warren does a very good job about burning his opponent down very quickly. AKA, he's done that to me in the past.
Yeah.
You know, especially if you don't have answers.
Now, there's something you skipped over in Warren's sideboard here.
The Pulse?
The 2 mountains.
The 2 mountains.
He's got 2 mountains in his sideboard here.
Honestly, I didn't know why he had the 2 mountains.
I don't either.
Okay, alright.
I noticed that in the Google Doc, it specifically said that they were Ravnica Mountains.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. You know, it is important because he is playing Ravnica Mountains in his main there. But that makes me wonder, like, okay, have you exhausted all of the red cards that are Modern playable in that spot for the 2 mountains? Like, or are they like, hey, when I bring in the Isochron Scepter, I need those 2 extra mountains. Like, I don't know.
Maybe that's what it's paired with. It's a combo. It's a combo. I'll give him that. 2 mountains for when you get Mana Screwed game 1.
We joke, like, for real. The main point of our stream is to like help educate and you know, entertain players out there, especially those at the shop, help them get better. But we like to, you know, joke a little bit when it comes to newer players, just kind of the normal stuff we do here. But Max, we've got 2 Surgicals, 2 Pyroclasm, 1 Laboratory Maniac, 1 Lightning Axe, 2 Inquisitions of Consulate, 2 Beseiju, who shelters all, 2 Pact of Negation, 3 Blood Moons. And Lyle was already saying, man, those Blood Moons.
Let's get them in.
Let's get them in here.
It's going to be good for me. It's going to be good for my opponent.
I like Inquisition. I mean, that's...
Is that all you got?
That's what I got.
Alright, so we're going to do 1 Inquisition. Or, wait, 2 of them. Well, you know what? We'll say 2.
Let's say 2. I mean...
2 Inquisitions are coming in. Burn main deck is already perfect. It doesn't need to board. Freudian slip.
And I think somebody was asking for some control. There might be a little bit of control style stuff happening later tonight.
Oh, okay. All right. Someone played control. There it is. Max, it looks like he's keeping 7.
Uh-oh. Eminem's getting screwed over by shops right now because he's trying to coordinate all these events.
Yeah.
Sounds like people are being jerks. It also ran Deathrite. Everybody ran Deathrite. Deathrite's... Get out of here. I'm glad he's gone from Modern.
That guy in the house.
That guy needs to stay gone.
I would call Death and Taxes a control deck.
Okay. It's kind of like control-y, you know. Not like Lantern Control or Jeskai or Grixis or any other control deck.
It's like Beetlejuice. You don't say, here's Monastery Swiftspear.
Lantern Control. Hey, we have Lantern Control.
Shh. 19. It's the second time you said it.
I know.
If you say it one more time, it's going to happen.
I think I need to say it.
He needs to go away from Legacy, too.
He needs to go away from Legacy? That's cool with me.
Max, starting with a Tap Blood Crypt. Here's a mountain from Warren. And we're going to tap him.
Incinerate you.
Bam.
3 damage, I think.
Trigger on the Swiftspear.
So...
Ooh, Tayok's playing 8-Rack.
Yeah, 8-Rack. I lent that to somebody last week, and I will be this week. Hence why I think I'm going to borrow your deck, unless you want to play your deck.
I'm going to look tonight. Here is...
Alright, whichever one you don't play, I'll play.
Blackcleave Cliffs.
Oh, Pyroclasm he opted in.
Bam.
Ah, get out of here.
Just get that out of here.
Incinerate! That's what I was wondering. It's like those 2 mountains could easily be like lightning strikes or something like that, you know? But now we see he's got incinerates in the main board, so maybe he's got lightning strikes in there too. B.O.B. Burn on a budget.
Beats
I like
on
that.
blue. Let me make you a deck for tomorrow.
Man, oh no.
Dark Confidant.
What shenanigans are you coming up with, Jeremy?
Lightning Bolt. Gonna go to 8. But here's the thing about Goryo's Vengeance is even though Max is at 8, he's played a fetch, I still don't feel Warren is comfortable. I'm not comfortable for Warren.
No, because it's like, hey,
at any moment,
I could easily gain 11 life.
Your main phase, my main phase, things could happen. Your combat, my combat.
Now, I think he has to be careful. Oh, see, I think... I don't know if he has a skull crack, but after seeing last time where he's like, skull crack, and he's like, well, Nourishing Shoal.
Yeah.
I think you have to hold on to the skull cracks as long as possible in this matchup. Because wait for them to do the Nourishing Shoals. Wait for them to be like, Whistlebrand, Life Lincoln. No, skull crack.
Not even happening, dude.
You wish.
Thunder from down under. Warren's ready to make this a 3-game series.
He is. He's trying. You know, he's playing for keeps. I mean, if any deck has a chance to, like, on camera that's a budget style, the Burn has a much better than even, like, 8 whack or the Goblin deck is another budget red deck, but even that is through the breach.
Oh my gosh.
You know, probably okay. He's gonna say, "Hey,"
he's gonna show.
Oh, because he says, "Hey, look, you only have 1 mana there."
Splice through the breach onto. Here's my Grizzle Daddy.
I will also gain 11 while I'm at it.
I'm gonna go to 12.
Don't you wish you kept that mana open to Skullcrack and kill me here?
You're being way too generous to put him on that line. Aw. Grizzlebrand gonna sap Max for 7.
He still got that through the breach in his hand because he spliced it on Arcane last time.
Oh boy.
Because that's how Splice works.
Yep.
Hey, I don't have to discard this card now. Nah. It's such a troll effect.
What?
Like, I feel like there's a lot of trolly effects out there, but I think splicing onto Arcane is one of the most trolly effects you can use.
Is it only troll because
The only decks
you're
that
not
really
playing it?
Well, that might be.
If Nan was playing the deck, everything would be fine. There would be nothing wrong. Did Nan just say his name 5 times? Faithless. It's one of the most narrow mechanics ever printed.
Man, you stop it now. It is a very... that's something I'd like to see, too, is Wizards reprint some of their old mechanics kind of thing, like Splice into Arcane, and do things like that. I think that would be sweet.
Name one spell printed outside of Kamigawa block with Splice or the spell type Arcane. Oh, here we go.
Oh, I've got it. Modern Masters. Blade Slicer! Nice! Alright, here's all my simians.
Got 'em.
Don't mind me. Yeah, no, it was in Modern Masters they printed it.
Just
Splice on the Arcane.
they don't need your help. Focus on the game.
Well, he's busy removing Simian Spirit, guys. He's about to, through the breach, out another
Arcane Denial.
Arcane Denial, nice.
Hold on.
Hey, don't forget, guys, we have a handy dandy card in chat, too.
I've got 7 cards beginning with Arcane.
We got plenty of time.
Yo! Nasa! Thank you so much for the follow, dude. You caught me with my glasses off.
Alright. So Max is getting ready to lay down the hammer here. If I build it, will you play it? Sure, Jeremy. I'll do it. You build me something fun. Ooh. Actually, he whiffed.
Oh no.
Ooh, he says, I'm going to put you down to 2. Oh no.
Can Warren win here?
I don't think he's got anything else in hand. But doesn't he have something that he can unearth? Or Hellspark can't unearth. It's the one that costs 2, right? Or is it unearth costs 2? I can't remember.
Unearth.
Splice onto Arcane. Guess what?
Get some mana.
All this mana. Unearth that thunder!
Warren the Instigator. Yo, Taleric. What?
Oh, thanks for the follow.
Thanks for the follow, dude.
Strong smash. Hey, remember this guy? Combat. Trigger.
Old Bobarigmos. Land.
Ooh. 1.
Going to 2. It's tied up. Unless he played that. That would be silly.
I could use this.
Yeah, so he's going to deal 3.
Trigger. Does he got another land? Oh, he does! There's the other one.
Just,
There's the hand.
Right out from under him. Stole the win.
Man.
You see, that's what happens.
Good on Warren for coming out and playing Modern, though. Like, I like seeing new players come out and play, and even if you don't have, like, a super competitive deck, you gotta start somewhere. Like, because we've had, like, Chris Groza was playing 8-Wack for a while.
Yeah.
Before he got into the decks that he's playing, and now he's in the top 8. Like,
That's true.
You gotta start somewhere.
It's just the way you said it. You're just like, good on Warren for coming out and playing Modern. When he's got to deal and contend with such unfair decks like Goryo's Vengeance.
I felt so bad last Tuesday because, what was her name? You played against her. She was having that Mardu deck where you didn't play her in the tournament.
No, you were just
but,
yeah.
I forgot her name. But sit down. She's like, yeah, I'm trying to get into Magic a little bit. I've only been playing for a little bit. I'm like, oh no, I feel so bad. I'm playing Impact with you round 1.
All right, I'm gonna beat you. No. I'm gonna beat you. Ready? Go ahead. Tell me you're playing Magic for the first time.
Yeah, I've only been playing for 2 months now. I've got this cool deck. I've been. It's a lot of fun actually.
Oh, that's really cool. That's really cool. I can't wait to play. I can't wait to see it. Like, oh, hey, I'm Nan. I'm really nice. Yeah, no, it's gonna be great.
And now you're dead.
Oh.
This is turn 3. Yeah.
Listener Elf. Mutagenic, Mindful Corrosa, Mutagenic. In that order.
And yeah, you're dead. You need only 10 to die. Sorry.
Good job. You played a land.
Good job. You played a land. Yeah, I felt so bad. All right, let's see our points, guys. That was round 2.
Come on. There it is.
Any ties?
Boom. No ties.
No ties. Lyle still winning, our end boss. Doing
Dwayne,
well.
Ryan, Jamie, TJ, all sitting with 6 points.
Mm-hmm.
A larger handful of 3-pointers. Jeremy, Layton, Robert, Johnny, Josh, Ben, Max, Chris, Charles, and Michael. Can you hurry up with the rounds? Fun fact about round number 2. We saw Ben had a tough time against Lyle. Well, he decided that he needed to come back with a vengeance and played me.
Oh! Says, hey,
And,
I know that your deck is designed to just play lands.
It's just designed to play lands, dude. I've got main board, main deck, Blood Moons. Just turn 3, here's the Blood Moon, and I went, oh. Yep, can't do anything. So,